coming out fresh out of uni, you're like having these thoughts like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with life? What would you like to become? What career would you like? What career path would you like to take? All those stuffs. They are really confusing to the mind, at least to a lot of Nigerians right now. And I know if you're in that bracket, this video is for you. One way or the other. It's still the desk and Uniqueme. So guys, today on the show, we're going to be talking about confusion, basically. How confused you are. The topic is, the original topic is graduating university, graduating uni. So we're going to be talking about life after uni and how confused and how okay it is to be confused, as a young Nigerian, fresh out of uni, trying to find your path in life, trying to know what you really want to do. I'm actually making this episode because I'm really confused right now. Yes, I'm very confused. So I feel like if I'm feeling this way, then there's probably a lot of people feeling this way too. So, I'm just trying to share with you guys. Today on the show, I have another confused gentleman. Please introduce yourself.
God forgive you. Hello, everyone. My name is Chinaza. I'm not confused though. I'm not confused. Yeah, I'm getting there. Not to a confusion state though, but I'm getting to where I'll no longer be confused. But I'm not confused.
You've left confusion. You're on the journey of okay too. That's why we have him on the show. I mean, we're talking about graduating uni and what you do with those feelings, those ideas, those thoughts you have when you finish uni and you're like, what do I want to do? What do I want to achieve? And looking at the country we find ourselves in, it's not like these countries where you know that, okay, I actually went to study this particular course in the university, and coming out of uni, okay, I'd like to work in this field, get some experience, maybe working voluntarily or just getting a salary, a paying job. You know that, okay, this is not the country for that. You can finish your course of study and come out and you'll be looking for another course of study.
Good day. Your mind good day.
Yeah, your mind good day. So I'd say I just finished. He has more time ahead of me. So I'd say, how would you talk to someone about navigating this confused state of mind? I mean, we are all in this together, but some people have gone.
We are in this together.
Some people have gone past us. It's always nice to seek for help. This is not therapy, please, mind you. If you're feeling mentally down, please look for a therapist. But if you know you're feeling confused, maybe this would help you. So,
okay, you actually, like I say, you're actually saying a lot. Let's start from the first part. You're like advice for someone that is just graduating.
Yeah, let's
that
start.
kind of levels. Okay, let's start with that. I feel like this advice, in fact, advice is kind of relative. It depends. Let me start with my own story. So while I was in school, I had a very bad spending habit. So when I was my final year, we were on strike. Yeah, I was to strike, and then I happened to work for a company then. One of all these investment scheme then, those kind of things. So I kind of used that money that I gained from there to just pay off my loans and the rest. And then I was thinking that I would still be working there, so I took another loan. I took one big loan like that. I no still know how to spend that money finish. So fast forward to when I was done with school. The next thing on my mind was, how do I pay this loan off? Because then it was easier when you are a student. You could just say, just find one way, just call, how far? See, I need to buy this book, that kind of levels. Or just find one way, just one way. Money just keep coming. But then when you're out of school, all these roads are blocked already. So my own was that I need to pay off my loan. To at that instance,
Your loan with Pampy?
at that instance, guy, I was very, very confused. And then something happened. I think I had a friend there that does this financial stuff, financial market stuff. And then he just put me through one or two and one day somebody just called me. That was like early last year. Somebody called me like, how far? I get this problem. I was like, well, let me just try it out. And I tried it out and it kind of worked. So I was able to use my gains from there to actually pay off my loan. Now, from that instance, when I was able to pay off that loan, then I actually completed my rent that same year. My confusion state reduced. Like, in fact, I was no longer really under pressure. My own was just like, okay, now that I've paid this loan, okay, what's next? What will I be doing? And that is where I'm staying till now. We are still dating now. There's no difference between me that is talking and you that actually listening right now. Because the matter is that, what's next is dependent on how many things you are able to try. That is it. So if maybe you have like, okay, what will I do that will give me money? There are like so many things that will give you money. But then, which particular one will give you that money? You will not really know until you actually try. Because take for instance now, there's this new trend among these our millennials, these our Gen Zs. Most of them are into maybe affiliate marketing, crypto, or one or two things for the other. Something that related to drop shipping, and the rest, content creation, all those kind of stuff. Now, some persons might actually be interested in all of this, and then you'll be wondering, okay, which one should I pick? At the end of the day, you will not even know which one to pick unless you try, because until you begin to try this stuff individually, or maybe you try to because me, I'm very bad at combining. I don't be combining two things at the same time. I can't do that thing. So I always have to try one before I try the other one. So some person actually carry like 2 or 3 stuff at the same time, then they try it and it works out fine for them. Or I say, okay, I've tried this 4, but this one is actually giving me money, okay? Or this one is one I really like, that kind of level, and then you just go on with it. But me, I got to try one. I have to really try one. Even till now, I'm still trying. I'm still trying. And the thing about what next is that question cannot really be answered, because once you hit a milestone, you will still be asking yourself, what's next? Yes, you want $1 million right now. If you get that 1 million now, the next question that comes to your mind now is what next?
10 million.
10 million. If it isn't 10 million again, another again, no wonder in philosophy they say now man's wants are insatiable. Really. By virtue, we don't want to be in one place. Like we don't like to remain in one place. You know how much even the lazy guys, people just do for best. So say, I need to make 1 M. I need to make 1 M. Yeah, not how much as they are lazy per se, they're not working towards it. But by virtue, they don't want to remain in one place. Nobody wants to remain here and just be here like that. No. So the what next something is still, it's like a rhetorical question or what, but it will still continue. Him that is asking us what next, maybe he's doing podcast now. Now that last year he was saying how I want to do podcast. Now he's the one doing podcast. Okay, now that he's doing podcast, he's not asking himself, what next?
He said, no, what next?
What's next? No, ma'am.
So, honestly, it's hard for this kind of becoming motivational content. I mean, we are motivating ourselves because without us, all of us will break down. but really, I know the day. What next? That is a really big question, last. And it becomes more confusing for a fresh graduate. Especially when maybe your dad actually stops sending you money once you are done with school, or your uncle stops giving you that stuff or funds. Just start dropping. Trust fund baby.
Exactly. Trust fund what?
Trust fund baby.
Okay.
Big people where money they chew for them.
Okay.
But I'm not among people that kind of see things differently. I feel everybody is the same. Whether you have $1 million waiting for you and me, that's the thing. I feel I'm equal. We are equal. So just your chances of making it are still the same as my chances of making it. That's why sometimes pressure is it's tough, but I mean, I'd rather think like that than think like, his life is unfair. I don't have strength for that one.
I want to do what I'm saying is true. But let me tell you something. Okay, let's bring it back to the financial market world. If I have £1 million,
No,
I don't-
no, man. No,
wait.
This one a motivation. I know, man.
if maybe my father has £1 million to give to me, and you're just starting out fresh, there's a way I would trade. I would trade comfortably, bro.
Yeah, but I can come and meet you.
No, always.
Can come and meet you.
Always.
Just develop,
Always.
sharpen my skills.
Yes.
Meet you, and we'll use your $1 million to make us money.
That one day. But let me tell you, how many persons actually used to think? I mean, like, what are the chances of you meeting up? No, not about you.
What are the chances of them giving you the money? But basically, yeah, it's like most of us entered school. At least those that my set, we really felt the whole strike thing. When I entered school, I was like, oh, fresh out of uni, 21.
How many strike you experience?
Like 3.
3. 3 strikes. You
See, as long as you met 2020, is it 2021 or 2020 strike?
which one? 2021.
2020. As long as you met 2021 strike, you see things simple and short. Like I remember that strike. I paid my rent March of 2021. As I paid that rent, now they say, is it 2020?
Just not 2020. 2020. That one
Corona.
COVID now. COVID.
I paid that rent. They now say COVID. They say let's go home now. I said okay, 2 weeks now. She know so they do monkey pox. 2 weeks. I was feeling. I came back March again. 1 year later to pay another rent. That house I did not stay inside. That was like. So I'm just saying. Some people entered school feeling 4 years those stay. I mean 4 years turned to 6 years. Then you now be seeing that you're old though. There's something he said yesterday. He said you need to forget about your age.
That is a very nice mantra. In fact, that's like
If you forget about your age,
major mantra right now.
you're going to it's not going to limit your thought process is going to be unlimited.
I swear, bro.
Possibilities are endless.
According to
When you
Wise.
minus your age, you see possibilities are endless. There are people that are doing it at 32. There are people making it at 40. There are people making it at different. It's like there was something I was watching. They said the second most wealthy family in the US, I think, is Oprah.
Oprah.
And
I didn't know the black family. Second, we're just black family.
a black family, yes.
Yeah.
Second,
I think it's Oprah.
Yeah, Oprah. And then they said when Oprah was starting out, all the media stations rejected her because they felt she was. But I mean, she turned out to be the biggest giant in the media when it comes to media identity. That's Oprah. So don't rush your life. And don't think your life is another person's life. There was something else I saw. They said, okay, this for artists, musicians, and all that. They said, don't compete with people like you see Lil Uzi, you see Lil Baby, you see young people, you see Fireboy, you see Rema. They say you're good at what you do, but maybe it might take you. I mean, look at Shoden Camp. Look at Shoden Camp. Look at what's his name?
Did you even know who Shoden Camp is?
Big Gun, Big Kala, Odumo the Black. big fan. Big fan of Odumo the Black.
There isn't anything said.
You get like
your own page.
There's this one that has beards, white beards. He's more like he's not really. He doesn't sing like that. Larry Gaga. I mean, these are people that. Yes, it didn't happen at the early stage, but I mean, when it happened big. So, I mean, you just have to see life, take life easy. Whatever you're doing, entrepreneurship, entertainment, corporate, whatever it is you want to venture into, you need to take it easy. And not just take it easy. There's something I said this morning. I said, slow and steady doesn't win the race. I mean, if fast wins the race, let nobody deceive you. Slow and steady gets you home safe. Yeah, slow and steady gets you home safe. When you move slow and steady, it's assured that you get to the promised land. in one piece. I mean, just if you can go with that, if you can take that out of what we just discussed, that would be nice. So whatever it is you do, whatever it is you want to do, there's something I try to use to help myself. I said there's a difference between what I want to do, what I'm doing right now, and what I need to do. What I need to do is something that's going to give me money. You need to do something that it pays. And when you do something that pays, it's kind of like what you're doing currently. It's like, let's say you're working to get experience. Let's say you want to be in the on-air personality field, and then you're working in a radio station. Maybe you're not even receiving pay, but you're doing something that's giving you money, doing something currently, and then what you want to be, what you want to achieve, the greatness you have in mind is really far. But you're doing all these things so that you can climb. This is your process. This is your journey. So that's what I believe for myself, and I hope someone can believe that for themselves too. Yeah, that's basically what I want to say today. See my face. Come on. I'm confused.
See, person,
but I'll get it right.
Person we talk saying they confused. See how relaxed. See how he does he dish out content.
I can't die now.
Me when you bring come yourself, I'm even dumbfounded. So he's more confused.
I really hope this helps somebody because I was really looking for help. I'm looking for help. Even after this podcast, conversation goes still continue.
Which help you define, bro?
I don't know. Tell me something.
Just what?
I don't know.
Okay, I said this in off camera. Let me tell you again on camera. Yeah. You're already doing something.
What is that?
What is that? I don't know if you guys know, but are you aware that Uniqueme, also known as the CEO of the Dex, is a musician?
CEO of the Dex. The Dex never even turned company. They come to we see you.
He's a musician. How many singles you get? Maybe one. Yeah. I mean, not the past one. No. And then how many songs are which you have many other songs that you've not recorded? Is that not?
Yeah.
Good. This same the Dex here has a fashion line. Oh, let me call the exposer. Oh, vex.
Don't.
Now see you. This person already has like 2 or 3 things already in motion, and he's still telling us that he's confused. But see, back to the main point. Really, now our idea here, or the main reason why we're here, is not just for fresh graduates, but majorly for anybody that's just finding it difficult to actually find this our feet on the ground. Now the thing is, at the end of the day, the what next question always has to do with money. The first instance, as a young person, the what next question always has to do with money. Like no other thing apart from money. No other thing apart from money. It's just money. Except maybe you're from a rich home, or money's not your problem. You already have a job or something, and then you can say, okay, what do I like to do? All this kind of level. But as a young person, money is the problem, and that is the what next question.
I swear. Get the kind of money I go get for account now.
I go follow that confused. So now the thing is that as a fresh graduate, like I said, I got a job before I graduated, and then I actually got the company actually crashed before I even graduated. So after that, the thing that kept food on my table for a while was I was in exchange business, and I still do it today. So it was a business that I could do with little or no capital, because at that instance, as a fresh graduate, I read engineering in school, and then they will see strike and the rest. So there's no time for clearance here. So I'm money now. I don't need to just get money. So that one was just actually giving me money, like giving me food on my table. And then thereafter, I've tried to venture into other things. Now I've tried data analytics. I'm very good at data analysis, so don't try me. I'm also currently I also have one I'm trying to run successfully, which is a tech company whereby if you want any type of laptop in this world, I'll get it for you. Just tell me the one you want. Tell me what you do. I'll get it for you. Now, this thing started as...
Should I charge him for adverts?
Wait now. Sorry. This thing started as a process, you get. So I started with the one that is easier for me to do.
Yeah.
The one that require little or no capital. So that's like the first thing we all need to target. The one that will require little or no capital. So sometimes I might be wondering, okay, what's up? Like, how far? Which one will you do? The truth of the matter is that, take for instance, if somebody needs a product, let's say the Dex needs a product, and he tells me that, I heard that he needs that product. I can just look for somebody that have that product, connect them together, and then I get my own commission.
Finder's fee.
That one is just how it is. So
That's us giving you
in
business
fact,
ideas.
guess what? The easiest thing for you to do as a fresh graduate is should I use the word affiliate marketing? Let's use the word marketing. Just provide
Be a
solutions.
salesman.
Just be in between the buyer and the seller. That's what
It's
I
like
want to do.
it's like this thing that is happening with most ladies now. This whole WhatsApp drop shipping stuff.
Okay.
That's like is so common that WhatsApp is now. I mean, Shano will call one tech bro made a creative website for it marketplace
for your culture.
What's market?
That's what I'm saying. They confused. Let's continue.
Is there money to use call tech bro?
What's in the jar? The guy behind the camera, no be tech bro. I mean, tech stuff for camera.
but like that's all we have to say. I hope you get inspired by this.
Is that all we have to say?
Omo?
Is that how it is?
Yes.
Guys, I'm really sorry we have to stop here, but really, I don't think I'm done talking.
That's a symptom of confusion.
I don't think I'm done
Just be talking. Like, if they leave it us, we talk here till 24 hours.
I don't think I'm done
But yeah,
talking.
we need to work with time. So you guys, I mean, attention span these days is very very short.
Yes.
So people grab and go.
All right. Before we cut. Now the thing is that I think the best advice is that you just have to start with one stuff. When you get one stuff, once you start with that one, you try and see if you can diversify or try other options too. But just make sure that you have that one source of income. Just grab it somewhere. Just hold it down.
It can be a job. It can be a service-oriented
Anything.
business.
Anything.
It can be a product-oriented business. But then it should be something you don't have to spend much.
Exactly.
When you do, and then skill. When you do like video editing, you do thumbnails, you do like SMME, social media marketing, you do influencing, you do content create.
There are a lot of things. You see, now the thing is that if you're actually watching this right now, it means that you can actually afford data. And if you can afford data, it means that you can be able to learn one skill or the other. Yeah. And the easiest of it all is, like I said, is just marketing.
Affiliate marketing is really the ish right now. I mean, it's not a must that you go and sell one course. Because people are now skeptical about selling courses. But I mean, just like this whole WhatsApp thing, it's kind of affiliate marketing. You're selling for a boutique, but now you're doing it like you buy and sell. But you can do it like affiliate. Register. It'd be like I go start register for my master class. I found what I want to do. Thank you guys. Thank you if you got to this part of the video. Thank you so much. Namaste. Did I get it?
Namaste.
No, thank you in India.
But you call me Kwesera.
Hey, Kwesera. But thank you guys. It's still the desk, and I'm Uniqueme, and this is
Naza
or NazaNation.
Naz Group.